All right, hello everybody. Welcome back to Blueprints. What are we trying to do today? Same as always, I suppose. We're trying our damnedest to get to the basement, and somehow it eludes me. I'm not gonna start outside. We're not gonna start outside for maybe the first time since we unlocked the outside. Just to see, maybe we get a shrine, maybe we can pick up whatever the blessings are. We don't know yet. Maybe it's insane, right? Maybe it start with a key every damn day. I don't know. That would be decent. The gems are in a box with the word blue on it. Okay, that's new. The gems are in a box that is actually blue. I don't know what to do with that. Okay, hang on. If this is true, then we cannot know which box. It's either in one of these two, and that doesn't make any sense. So I guess you're false. So it is not in a box with the word blue on it, which means it's in the white box? I don't know how that works. So this is true. Which means it's in here? I don't know. Because this counts as the box with the word blue. That one's really actually I don't know what to do about that. Okay. I'd love, for once, I just love to get to the left wall. Would it be so much to ask is to get to the left wall? It's kind of all like I want so that we can get a garage and do some things there. I didn't check for car keys back there. Let's get a hallway here so we can go left. Does that table appear to have car keys on it? It does not appear to have anything on it. Let's continue. Look in here. What do we got? We have a drawing room. We have one gem. We can re-roll up and down, which is not the worst thing in the world. We can get a nook and just keep going straight up. Do I want to use a gem right now? I think I'd rather just get the West Wing Hall and still go up and down, if that's all right with you. Library gets us the book and nothing else that's in the library. A spare room uses a room. It fills stuff in. And my theory at the current moment is if we use as many rooms as possible at the bottom, we have to get rare rooms at the top because the pool is exhausted. As long as we don't get the Chamber of Mirrors where I can have more than one room of the same room. This is a decent guest bedroom, right? It's forced to be a dead end. We could shove a locksmith down here. I don't actually need to go in, but there is a gem on the table, though. Yeah, like a great dead end. But if we just use as many rooms as humanly possible, if we try to fill this thing up, oh, that's nice. That's nice. That is basically what we want. We get 3 keys that lets us go big later. If we get the car keys, we're happy. We can get our upgrade disc out of here. And maybe if we open the car door, or the garage door and the car, there's something else, but that's good. That's good. That's good stuff. That feels nice. We got a lot of paths. We got a lot of different paths. And we have 3 keys. And maybe I don't want to go higher. Maybe I want to go back and farm a little bit. Get some gems. I'm going to open one more here. Okay. I like a pantry. Pantry's money. I'm going to come in here. I'm going to eat the fruit. I'm going to do one more just to see if we get the foundation, if we're able to, or if this is a nonsense. Okay. So no matter what, I'm cut off from going up, but that's pretty okay. You can always connect to the foundation another way. This is pretty bad. It lets us reroll one room. So let's nook it up. And we can get the key, go down. And maybe we don't actually have to go backwards here. Maybe we can just reconnect with everything. Depends on what they do with me. Okay. Storeroom here wastes a couple of steps for us to backtrack. Corridor is kind of wasted here, and a courtyard is kind of wasted here. So let's throw down a storeroom, and we can walk back to the beginning through the hallways. I don't see anything special or anything on the floor. That's always kind of there. Are you like a jukebox? I never looked at you for too long. Is this still the same 5 apples? 5? I don't know what that's about. Is that a puzzle, or is that just there just to be there? I feel like there's nothing, but let's go this way. Security room. Goated. Not the best place for it, but we can do the keycard thing to ensure we currently do not get keycard doors. Okay, nothing on the tables. We have a computer if we get the upgrade room. We have a computer if we get the password to it. Because imagine I get the password and I don't have a computer to use it on. That would kind of suck. Okay, change offline mode to unlocked. If we get the breaker, we can crank this to as many security keycard doors as possible. Now, we do have to not get screwed right here. This is the big thing. Okay. Library's awesome. We don't need a bedroom. We still get our book, and we get a rare room off of this. Hopefully it's a good one. We get a gem, too. So we might be able to purchase a good room. Sightseer's Guide to Reddington. Okay, it is November 20th today, which... Is that correct, or is that yesterday? I can never remember. We're on day 14. So I don't think the math works there for this to be today. Anyways, whatever. Reddington, yeah, we've seen that picture many times. We're just looking to see anything. Okay, some holly, sure, because it Mount Holly, you know, duh. Featherfall Keep does not appear to be. It's definitely not ours. Trimsdale, like I imagine our mansion is in here. Mount Holly, wonderful. Let me just double check. Tea room open for public, open public lunch Monday, Friday, whatever. 11220 is a little interesting. I guess you write it down just to write it down. That looks like a Z, but honestly, whatever. Hang on. A few hours. 80-acre mountain residence. Closing of the Mount Holly Schoolhouse in 1966. The Bazaar. Everybody's favorite game. Need a little bit of a map. Mount Holly's all the way over here. Everything else is out there. Okay. So I don't think this told us anything. Maybe. 1122 or 11220. But hey, we checked the book. There was already gem here. I doubt there's going to be something up here. There's never been anything up here. But let me do a quick little scan just in case there's like a coin on the floor or something. I wonder, I kind of feel like there might be like a hidden lever in here. Much like the secret passage room, but nothing looks obvious enough. There's no real indication of that. Attic, 8 items. Kills me. I have to take the rotunda. I can't take the rotunda. I lose. It's messed up. No dice. No gems. I can get gems from the wine cellar, but then I'm screwed. Guess that's why you wanted to connect to the foundation. Is this the second time the library... Maybe rare rooms just end in dead ends. Maybe that's the secret. Is you can't take a library like that. I mean, we can look outside. I can't see what it would get us, but maybe we can spend our 5 coins on a shrine. Or our 5 keys, or our 5 gems. I don't know. But we'll run it back if this is just nothing. Or if it is a shrine. Or if it's anything, I guess. But that's kind of sad. We were doing pretty good. I'd very much like to replicate that, except for the lost part. Tomb. Okay. It's a black room. Is that like a basement room? Unusual. Dead end outer room. Okay, they've taken my mouse again for the stairs, as they tend to do, like in the library. But for each dead end, spread 5 coins in the tomb. Well, I guess it's another room we want to take at the beginning, but like... It's kind of crazy. There's got to be something. This is huge. There's got to be something related to some of this outside stuff, or... something like that. There's a letter here. Open only in the event of my death. Hello. Is this Bro's tomb? I assume it's his tomb and his casket here. Okay. Don't see anything here. It really matters. Buried underneath the great oak, overlooking the plains, the wondrous woods, and the worldly mountains. You gotta stop talking like that. Wild holly that surrounds the trunk. Perpetual token of sympathy laid across my grave. Reading this letter within these damp halls plants you in you a seed of hope. Okay. Day comes to write your own letter. Okay, so this is Bro's grave. There was nothing really in there. I don't see any small text, any magnifying glass stuff. Just a little bit of lore. That's suspicious. As is this. This is hell. That's just like a window, but... Can I push this in? Can I take the torch and push this in? That's definitely something. There's literally no way it's not something. I'm trying to hit like M to see where I am, like it's Stardew Valley or something. That's not gonna work. These books? Yeah, those are books. Let's not get lost. Hello? I'm going back to that sus wall right now. No. Very interesting, but there is definitely a puzzle here. Let's make all the statues go down. Let's find the... Okay, that's the stairs again. I've seen 1, 2... There's 3... I already got this one. How many are in the church? Like 8? 4... 5... 6... 7... Does this stay the same? Hang on. Some coins, hello. Each of our journeys come to a conclusion here in the tomb. The floor plan, this floor plan is the definitive dead end, or is it? Very interesting. Be interesting if you could only get the tomb. Well, that would be weird. If you could only get the tomb after you hit a dead end. This is what, like 7? I'm just saying that would have literally no effect because you could never get the bonus, but what if this is not the dead end, as they say? What if this lets us pop out of the foundation or something? Okay, hang on, let me count these. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, you're down as well. 7. I think I counted you. Oh, crap. That's still closed. 8. Haven't been over here yet. That's sus as well. Like, that looks like a door I should be able to walk right through. Okay. I only see 7. That's very interesting. That's even more sus. Does that... hang on. That didn't move. I wonder if this is related to the chapel. I imagine it is. But depending on what the angels look like in the chapel might be the solution to this puzzle. We may have to figure out who's holding what and like how in those in order to get them in the right order. It's probably not all up or all down or whatever. Is there anything else up here? Is there just like it's a normal thing? Okay. Well, I'd like to see the chapel. And how many there are, and then make sure, you know, we take note of how they're holding their stuff in that. Because we may have to get like a very specific order, or, you know, whatever, right? I'm losing it. to match it with the stained glass in the chapel. That's what I'm trying to say. Now, do you go outside first? And the answer seems to just always be yes. You lose a couple of steps, have the apple orchard, right? We're pretty fine on steps. If we go very far or backtrack a lot, we need some inside, but like this burns 5 or whatever, and yeah. Okay. Classroom. We never actually have gotten a classroom. The tool shed, 2 special items. What is a special item? I don't know. I found the metal detector here. And I found, like, dice. I found the battery at one time. Classrooms. Classrooms seem to cost... Let's just get the tool shed again. We can save that for another day. Okay. That seems to be the watering can, which... I can't pick... Okay, yes, thank you. First time you enter each green room, use 1 water to gain 1 gold. 1 gem. Okay, that seems okay. We get the metal detector, which is always pretty solid. I have no problems with that. I think we go outside every single time. There's like no reason not to. Like if you want to take the shrine, you can come back with the money or whatever. Is that all of the outside rooms? It is. Okay. It's very interesting. Black print is the type. That's also very interesting. Okay. I like a spare bedroom to get us to the edge. That gives the center column space to grow. We're going to go this way for once. Interesting. There's a window here. I didn't know there was a functional window here. But I don't think we've ever taken it like that, so that makes sense. Now, a closet, more items, sure. A nook lets us turn. Maybe there's some green rooms along the edge here. Is there a coin? No, that's just beeping just to beep. Because of the key, obviously. A chapel. We don't have any money right now. We can take the L and take note of this. Who's beeping? Is there something on the... It's like back here? Oh, this is a key. Holy cow, that was hard to see. Okay. Thank you. Okay, hang on. There we start with... Where's the 1 icon? Where's the 1 icon? Thank you. Okay, you're up. Are any of you down? That goes to 5. Really? God, it's the most confusing thing ever. You're up. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, there are only 7. They all look to be up. Maybe only this one's down, but like I don't know that far. But there are 7, and if we ever encounter this again, or encounter these guys anywhere else, it's related to the tomb. Let's go up this way. Bedroom. Storeroom. I'll take the bedroom. Get me to the foundation. It's kind of all I care about. Maybe the bedroom's got a little juice. No, thank you. Or, well, no, it doesn't. Pantry or the parlor. Let's get the parlor. Let's get some gems rolling. If I can solve the goddamn puzzle. We're in a weird shape, but it's okay. All 3 statements are false. That itself is false. 2 statements are false. Yes. No? Hang on. The gems are in a box with a false statement. Crap, it's getting hard. All 3 statements are false. Guaranteed false. 2 statements are false. Could be true, which means this is automatically false, and we wouldn't know where the gems are. If this is false... Oh, I see. This has to be true. Which means you're false. Which means the gems are in the true box, and this is the true box. Otherwise, we have 3 falses or something insane, and nothing works. I don't know how I got there, but you can probably tell. I don't know. I'm bad at explaining things. Because yes, this is impossible. If this was false, there would have to be 3 falses, and that cannot happen. Therefore, the gems are in the box with the true statement, which is the white one. Okay, I got there. Do I want to continue up, or do I want to go backwards? Let's go to the right here. We have some keys. We have some gems. Courtyard, it's a kind of a terrible courtyard. We could dead end. We can roll a closet. We can, and by roll I mean probably get some reroll dice. The sleeping mask, though, more steps. This makes bedrooms actually worth like getting. You can turn left here. I have no problem with this. A den. It's a pretty solid den. We have no money. We get a gem. We have 3 gems for those big expensive rooms. There's a trunk here. I'm going to save it in case of a sledgehammer. If we get... Well, we did get a closet, but the sledgehammer lets us open that for free and just get free stuff. I don't want to waste a key. I've wasted too many keys on locked trunks. These are all kind of bad. Passageway is okay. I don't really want to cut it off so that we have to go all the way around this to start going up. Reroll dice is a little risky, but the alternative is a super expensive passageway, and we could use that on like a green room. Okay. Commissary rolls up. A hallway keeps us going left at least. And lets us come back down from here instead of backtracking. Maybe that's the answer. Yeah, maybe that's something you have to be careful about is now we're done. We cannot continue up any further. So we can farm here for a minute, but that's it. Like, all we can do is farm rooms at the bottom. So, yeah, okay. I'm getting better. I'm getting better. Let's open the stupid trunk, because I don't think we're going to have to use any keys on doors, because we cannot continue up. And we can just see what the trunks contain. Some coins or reroll dice. Let me go back to the den. Steps don't really matter anymore. We get outside a tool shed with... Yeah, no green rooms, no watering can action. Interesting. A compass. Lead north, that would have helped. And a treasure map, which is out of my range. Awesome. It's really cool how I did that. Guess I should have opened the trunk, but again, like, what the hell do you want me to do? We're just farming. We're looking for something. We're looking for something cool. We didn't take the garage, so there's no point in that. Let me just reroll. Let me try to see something here. Conference room. Now, we've seen the conference room before. But maybe the conference room has something. I kind of feel like we might see... If I look around enough, there might be a password for the computer in the conference room. I kind of feel like this would be the place to find it. We still haven't found it. I might need like a magnifying glass or something here. Which we could afford if we get a commissary still. I cannot open any of these besides this one. Place them in the office safe. Interesting. This is wrong. I feel like this is Directive 9083 for that, but we know red typed notes are false. How do we know that? I can't remember. Let's just get a locksmith, man. Let's see what we can pull from the special key here. Or like the... Yeah. Like, are there other special keys we don't know about? Okay, it gave me a silver key. We've only seen the silver key and the secret garden key. So that might be something. Maybe we can only have one silver key, so that's a guaranteed secret garden key if we have a silver key, or it became sold out, so we can't buy more than one special key. But that's intel. That's intel. I'm gonna go all the way around to the entrance. We're gonna run it back through these last couple rooms. Maybe we get something. That kind of looked like there was a floor under there. That was weird. Servants' quarters. We've never been here. This has the battery pack. We could check something else. The treasure map, maybe? The compass, maybe? We've never seen the servants' quarters, so I'm tempted to just send it. And maybe we can pick something up here. We get a gold key. I guess that's just a normal key. Oh, hell. Hang on. I see password stuff down there, but blah, blah, blah. Overseeing network maintenance. This is huge. Mr. Ruoda. This is who it's to. Set you up with a temporary admin key. First 4 letters of your last name. Followed by first initial. The first and 5th character should be capitalized. I have not kept track of names. We may need to. I'm not sure what Ruoda's first name is. But, admin key. Easiest day of my life. We read notes. We read all the notes again. We find Ruoda's last name. This is all the bedrooms up there. There are 12 major keys. I don't think we know anything about green notes. Interesting. Hartley. Is Hartley Ruoda? It could be... Do we have a security room? No, but we could still get one. Because if I imagine that this is his room, the servant, I guess. That's sus as hell. But it is Hartley Ruoda. Okay, something there. There's something there. 40 years. You're good, bro. I'm gonna die. Entertain the notion of employing Anne as the house manager. Anne, okay. So Anne Babbage. Perhaps And I believe that's correct. But maybe multiple people's works like that. So maybe that's something. Let's try to force a security room wherever we can. We can go to the entrance hall. We have a reroll dice. Didn't see anything else in that room. Okay, a dark room. I don't know. These get out of the pool of stuff. So like, let's put anything there, and well, we have to. Library lets us pull another book out. However, we couldn't draft more rooms, and I really want a security room to wrap this thing up. Okay. I like this. This lets us do the library thing, and we get to continue, and we can re-roll the rare room. Maybe that's something, too. Swimbird. Morinda, fixed stars. Let's go Swimbird. Right down the list. I don't see anything. Give me a rare room. The attic could be something. We've never seen the showroom. It lets us continue. We have the gems, or we can re-roll to pull something else out. We could do showroom into a security room, maybe. What is going on here? Is this a shop? This is the shop. Moon pendant. Start the day. You start tomorrow with 2 of the items in your inventory. Interesting. Master key opens all normal doors. Huge. 80 gold, though, seems impossible. While drafting, you may rewind time after drawing new floor plans. You are more likely to draw time rooms tomorrow. I think the only one we know of like that. Or no, that's... like temporary rooms? Things that'll show up tomorrow, too? Yeah, I don't know. Draw time tomorrow rooms while drafting. Anyways. Gain twice that many steps from eating. Okay, so that's not great. We've seen this. This is the E, because we're in that spot. Okay. Is there anything... this is the same shop. Okay. Are there any kind of clues here to anything at all? There's the damn hourglass again. There's a key. There's some garbage in the middle. There's again the hourglass. That's the master key. Okay. Room with a computer. Room with a computer. You gotta roll. Okay. Screw me, but we can always get it later. I don't think any of these matter. We almost like never get to see the dining room just in case something is in here. But not really. Okay. Okay. And outside is the tool shed, which we've already seen. So good to know. We get the library. We got the thing. I'm happy enough. We may have an admin password, so thank God. And I don't know. We can come in here just to pick up the stuff that I left. I guess we should have gotten the gem at some point, just in case I needed 3 gems for something. But anyways, let's hit this. All we've got on this is the 1220 feet, or the 1122 feet, which could be something. This looks bad no matter what. Sure, close enough. Rustic villa. Thanks for watching. Let's try not to lose next time. We filled up everything on the bottom half, but you know, I want to try to get the stupid shrine so that I can see what the blessings are, and it lasts multiple days, so hopefully it's like, hey, all the doors are unlocked. That would be sweet. Anyways, I guess I'm greedy is the problem here. Thanks for watching. I'll see you tomorrow for the next one.